So here we have the Mercedes-Benz E220D on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter. We have the fuel gauge on the left and coolant temperature gauge on the right as well. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car, which are 26,731. At the top of that section, it will show you what gear this car is currently in. It's an automatic, so we're in park at the moment. You can change the information that's displayed in that central section for various different things, and that's all done using the buttons over on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. The buttons on the left-hand side are for the main screen and your phone controls. Just behind the steering wheel, we have the minus and plus paddles. That is so that you can change gear manually on this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre, we have the main screen, which includes navigation, as you can see, your radio, media, all controlled via this dial just here. So you can push the dial down to select certain things. You can also rotate it around to take you through various different options. So for example, if we're rotating it, you'll see it's taking us through all of these things you see here. If we want to view the map, we push that dial down, and then we're into the map section. As you can see, nice colour display. We can come all the way out of this back to the home screen, where we can then access our radio. So you again push the dial down. You can see we've got DAB and FM radio available to us there. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. You can do that under the media heading just here. So push the dial down, we'll go into the media heading, and we can listen to our own music that way. On top of all of that, if I pop the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see we have a full colour reversing camera as well. Working our way down, we have the main fans for the dual zone climate control, which you'll then find here. So we can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. We can increase and decrease the fan speed, determine where we'd like the air to be distributed. Once we're happy with all of that, this button here will turn your air conditioning on. So we turn the fan speed on, your air conditioning is on. Or you can hit that button there and turn it into auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. Any adjustment to the controls will override auto straight away, and all of your adjustments will show along the bottom of the main screen. Below that section, we have a clock. We can also access certain things on the screen directly from these buttons if you'd rather use those than the dial that we've had a look at already. We have 2 cup holders, a 12-volt charging socket, and then the controls I mentioned just a moment ago. We've also got your volume for the stereo. We can turn the screen off from here as well. And then over on the left-hand side, we can turn off the parking sensors. We can control the parking camera, and this button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That button will turn that system off. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.